Jesus freak here. Now, I'm not going to quote comments directly, but I'm going to give you the sentiments. And I think they're pretty fair sampling of what people in general are thinking. And my responses. So I had someone say, the SNAP program gets a lot of abuse. And I said, any program is going to get abused, but the SNAP program is incredibly hard to abuse. There's a ton of checks built into it. And honestly, this is a very old meme. From back in the day when food stamps were actual coupons or whatever, were physical vouchers, which they haven't been in my adult life and for some time before that. This is the welfare queen canard. It's literally almost 50 years old. Just a way to pile it on women and minorities. Although that's not what this particular commenter was doing. The second was, you shouldn't rely on the government. We got to stick together. Like, who's got the money for that, right? We're all hurting. And the people who do have the money for that, people that are that rich that they can afford to help other people generally don't want to, because somehow they think that they've earned it on their own, and in very rare cases they may have. In reality, it was just luck. They just happened to be born in the right family, or otherwise, a lot of people who are rich are sociopathic. And it's because to get that rich, because we're not talking middle class at this point, to get that rich, you'd have to be able to help people like that, people like us. You're talking FU money, like I said in the previous video. People who got that kind of money are like dragons sitting on chests of gold. Or like dogs in a manger. They can't make use of it. Or at least they can't make very much use of it. I mean, how are you going to spend a couple $100 million in your lifetime? But damned if they're going to let anyone else use it. Another thing was the mention of Obamacare. Yes, I talked about that. The Affordable Care Act and Obamacare are the same thing. Y'all don't realize that I've been tricked. It's always been the same thing. The Democrats didn't want the cuts to take because they were going to hurt a lot of people. But the way the Republicans have been handling this are, do you give up? No? Fine. Sit there. So right now, they're in a situation where they got to make a choice. And I said, this is a trolley paradox. Either they hurt people on Obamacare, or they hurt people on food stamps. But don't forget, a lot of Republicans don't like either program and want to do away with both completely. That's going to hurt both groups. And the last comment I got as an example, again, not reading it literally, but it was to the extent of, good, let them die, gotta cull the herd. And my response was, you're a monster. And if this person is a believer, may God have mercy on his soul. As somehow all the verses in here about taking care of the needy, which is a theme throughout both the Old and New Testaments. So don't give me that, oh, that's Old Testament, that's not for us. You just want us to die. You're a monster. And God have mercy on your soul. And then more recently I got, get a job. Have you ever stopped to think some people are handicapped? They can't get jobs. Of course, then a lot of people are going to say, oh, just let them die already. Waste of oxygen. I've heard it my whole damn life. Have a heart. Anyway, Jesus freak out.